This reading is for the moments when you're being asked to trust yourself more deeply than ever before. The test isn't about right or wrong. It's about listening to your inner knowing, even when the path feels unclear. So take a deep breath, drop into your body, and let's begin. Welcome in, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with a spirit animal card for you, Cancer. And this animal is coming forward as your guide, as your protector, your watcher, and your sixth sense. Okay, so you might be seeing this animal around already. So we are getting the lynx queen. The lynx has been coming up quite a bit. So perhaps you've seen a lynx around. The word lynx, maybe you saw something that is associated with the lynx. The lynx queen is coming up, and if you're not seeing one, you're seeing one on your screen. So she brings a message of integrity. Okay, so your integrity is determined by the things you do when no one is watching. They'll never know, but you will. Okay, so once again, your integrity is determined by the things you do when no one is watching. They'll never know, but you will. It's not about advertising. It's not about broadcasting. It's not about showing, but silently doing. This is where I feel harmony is also coming up through the lynx queen, is bringing yourself, your energy into harmony. Meaning that what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're doing are in alignment and they're not out of sync, right? That happens when we are thinking one thing, doing another, feeling something else, right? Things are all over the place. So you want to bring yourself back to harmony, back to center, and stand in integrity. So let's go ahead and pull a spiritual gift for you as well. So this test is about integrity, and it is activating a gift within you that you already have. So Spirit just wants you to apply this gift in your life. Okay, so we are getting here is earth element. Look at that. So you have this gift of really connecting with the earth element, Cancer. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. You might see someone that resembles this woman, or maybe the golds, the greens, the browns are coming in as colors for you. So you can forge a deep connection with earth, making you great at casting spells with matters of health, finances, work, and creativity. That is beautiful, Cancer. So once again, you can forge a deep connection with Mother Earth, making you great at casting spells with matters of health, finances, work, and creativity. So look at that, Cancer. So they're encouraging you to apply this knowledge, apply this spiritual gift in your world, however you do that. So place that wherever it resonates for you. And we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming in. So, all right, we've got an interesting energy coming into your reading here, Cancer. So just like these cards fell, I'm getting a little bit of shakiness, a little bit of nervousness. Is there something that is on your heart here, Cancer? Let that weight go. Let it go for now. Okay, don't let that weight, override your experience right now. We have the 4 of Cups. So Spirit is offering you something here. And you might not be seeing it. So, this test is about becoming aware of the manifestations that you're drawing into your world rather than focusing on the things that aren't working for you. You know how sometimes we just focus on things that aren't going right, or we're just thinking of a bunch of different things. But we're saying something else, even though we're thinking something different, and then we're doing something completely opposite of that. Again, that mixed up energy. And sometimes this could be a lazy spell. This could be you not feeling like you're passionate or motivated enough. So because of that, there's opportunities that sometimes go by, and again, you're not recognizing them. So this is about awareness for you. 4 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. You're going through a period of growth and expansion, Cancer. I just feel that life is going to change for you in a really, really big way. And you can't be here in this 4 of Cups. There's so much to be grateful for, so much that is coming in to be grateful for. So the practice of gratitude is going to be very important for some of you. especially if you're not in a space where you're feeling the expansion, feeling the love, feeling the abundance, because there's so much coming in for you. That is the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. You're really entering a beautiful phase, a beautiful cycle in your life. This is where you're really going to see yourself grow within the experience you begin to have through these expansions that are happening. And they want you to make sure that you are tending and taking care of yourself as you are taking care of others around you. All right, I feel that you're really stepping into your purpose, your higher calling. And there's a process to that, and you're going through it. So they want you to trust yourself as you're moving through this. So the Queen of Pentacles here now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Cancer, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. You know, the earth element is really coming in. I don't know if any of you have been out in nature recently, but when you're out in nature, Cancer, notice how you're able to really, like, I feel there's harmony within yourself when you're just out there free. It's like a free, youthful energy. And this is something that you're able to experience because you are experiencing it. And maybe there's other things on your mind that are interfering with this experience, this connection that you have to Mother Earth. So you just want to be very mindful where you feel that your light is being dimmed. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So I don't know if any of you have been braiding your hair into pigtails, just like this lynx. I'm noticing these. They're showing up here in my mind, and right away I'm looking at this and I'm getting blue eyes, like ice blue eyes, like this lynx. You might be, you know, interacting with someone or seeing someone that resembles the lynx queen. So there's conversations here, opportunities coming in, and perhaps, you know, someone is delivering a message or some sort of opportunity that resembles the lynx queen. So this Four of Cups, what is this for you, Cancer? You know, this is something that feels, this is an energy to me that feels a bit slower, like things aren't moving along as you would like. They're not, you might not be seeing progress, or you're in a space right now where you don't want to take action because there's a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings, and perhaps you are just, you know, going through them, sorting them out, trying to figure out, okay, where do these feelings belong? You know, why am I feeling them? You know, am I reacting a certain way that is not matching these feelings? Or am I, you know, overreacting to something? Or am I not reacting at all? So all of these thoughts, it just feels a bit chaotic. It's creating a lot of anxiety. So Spirit is really encouraging those of you that are feeling this way to ground and center yourself. Bring your nervous system to a place of peace and calm. And this is something that we have to explore and discover for ourselves. So it's trying different things to see what works. And for me, taking a shower at night calms everything down. And I always find that if I'm feeling nervous or anxious, I'm out there showering right away. I'm like, okay, I need to calm that down. I even meditate sometimes or do breathing exercises. So explore and discover what works for you. Spirit wants you to know that there is an offering coming in, some sort of a really big opportunity that is related to your heart center. So I feel there's going to be a lot of passion. I'm seeing a channel for creativity to be expressed through you. So there's an opportunity here for you to really paint the world in the colors that you desire, in the way that you want to experience the world. You have this opportunity to create your dream reality. And I feel that Spirit is showing you signs of this already. And, you know, sometimes what happens is when we have little things that happen in our lives, stressful situations, you know, things that we can't solve, it can really put weight on us because we either start to panic or we stress out. We're not sure exactly what we're meant to do. And, you know, ask for support, ask for assistance, guidance. You know, do your own research here as well, but look for the information because it is available for you. All you have to do is actively participate in this co-creation by looking for the information. That's really interesting that that's coming through for some of you. Now, I want you to pay attention also to the numbers that are coming through the cards. So we have the number 4, the number 3, and the number 13. These are number frequencies, light codes that are connecting you to this energy, to this reading. So if you're seeing these numbers, there's a reason why we're connecting together today. This message is meant to reach you. Your soul needs it because you are evolving through the experience you're having. Okay, so this is expansion, creativity, the way that you express yourself, the way that your soul interacts with other souls and shows up in the world. There's growth happening here. So it's important that you understand that connection for you is going to help you grow, right? So in networking, it's really good time to network, get yourself out there, put yourself out there, especially if you're in business and it requires you to be out there, but you haven't been feeling it or you're not exactly sure what to do. I'm seeing invitations coming through for some of you. So maybe there is an event, a course, a gathering, whatever it is, an opportunity to connect with people, to build rapport and connection here. And doors are opening through some of the people you are meeting. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here for you. And you're going to really find that you're creative right now. Ideas, inspiration is flowing through. Ride that wave. Allow yourself to express your soul's energy in the way that it desires to, in the way that it needs to. And sometimes that's not through, just speaking, right? Creativity or doing something artistic. It could be being creative through other forms, through baking. And of course, creativity, painting, art, music, right? In the way that you build your life, right? We are all creative. So they want you to allow yourself to be open to explore, to adventure out, to be curious, to explore your passions and your desires, the things that make your heart sing. So recently, some of you have been around people, like whether this is you attending a yoga class, you're around people. And I feel the frequency and the vibration of that environment connecting to people is really important for you. You want to surround yourself with people that uplift you, that elevate your energy, not bring you down. Because the energy that you're around is going to influence or, interfere with your frequency and vibration. Okay, so if you're not feeling good about, someone that you're spending time with, maybe, we can shift what we're doing here. Maybe we can show up differently within that situation, or we just, redirect our energy somewhere else, or not allow that energy to actually interfere by not allowing ourselves to take it personally, kind of, right? So this is what I'm getting here through the 3 of Pentacles. And you know what? I'm also getting, growth in your finances, growth in the connections that you have, deeper connection to a certain individual. I'm getting someone here that you're really wanting to build a connection with, and I'm seeing that happening, especially through the way that you're showing up authentically within that experience. Sometimes we have these doubts and things. We've had experiences where things haven't worked out, right? And that's okay. That's a part of our life. We're not meant to take it personally. We're meant to go through an experience. There's a lot that we learn, right? We grow through those experiences. Yeah, some of them aren't the best, but each one is elevating us in our spiritual growth and on our soul's journey. So you're going through the exact same thing here, Cancer. And this test is really about you staying within your own center, within your own integrity, and shining that light in the world. And when you're doing this, you're going to see how everything starts to click into place, right? This is what's happening here. And 3 is a company, but I'm also getting expansion in your family. So news around a baby. I'm getting like baptism as well within this card. Like, I don't know if someone in your family or someone have recently been baptized. There's a story around that, or maybe you saw this in a movie or something like that. Something being reborn or renewed. And that could be, outside of baptism, many different forms that could show up in, right? Here we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is you really honing in on your soul's essence, the beauty of what you bring to this world and growing within that space. It's also about you trusting yourself, Cancer. I feel sometimes what they're showing me is someone who doesn't really trust what it is that they're feeling, trust what it is that their inner knowing is sharing with them. There's almost like this seed of doubt there. And, sometimes you can miss things when you're within that space. So right now they're encouraging you to stay open-minded, open-hearted as you're moving through the experiences of your life. If you are facing any kind of challenges, things that feel like a test, stay centered and grounded and stay true to yourself within these situations. You're here today to receive this message because I feel when you're aware and you're moving through experiences and you see something coming ahead, you're like, you know what? Spirit already spoke to me about this. I already know what to do in this situation. So it's like you're applying the information, the knowledge, the gift within the experience you're having, especially the ones that feel a bit testy, right? And this Queen of Pentacles is about nurture and care for oneself. So this is you taking care of yourself, your wellness, your mind, spirit, and body, right? This is about you really nurturing the areas of your life that are important to you. This is you tending to your reality, your energetic garden, your soul's energy, right? This is you showing up and watering, showing up and making sure there's enough light, right amount of things that it needs to grow. And love is definitely one of the superpowers that you have to amplify in your world. So showing up within the energy of love and spreading that in your world. And I feel right now, especially over the next few weeks in your life, Cancer, there's an opportunity to spread love. Plant the seeds of love everywhere. And stay mindful that, yes, there are external energies that may try to interfere. There's weeds that might show up. But again, we are the tender, we are the gatekeeper. We can tend to that garden, get rid of the weeds and protect it from anything by being there within that energy, like actively participating in the co-creation of your desired reality through the way that you are showing up in your world, right? Staying true to yourself. Sometimes we become someone else for someone else or in a situation because we are either protecting ourselves or we're trying to survive a situation. Right now, they want you to take off the layers and the masks and just be yourself as long as you can as we're moving through this planetary alignment that is actually starting on October the 25th, right? So it's something that we are going to experience over the next, I'd say, month and a half. So just keep in your mind that you want to stay centered and grounded. The practice of gratitude, having positive affirmations. This is your surrounding, your environment. You want to fill it with things that uplift you. So I'm getting some of you that have sticky notes up. Maybe you've been writing affirmations on sticky notes or, other things with sticky notes. Like I'm seeing a lot of sticky notes. What I do in my own life, I create the energy of love around me. I have myself in a system that I created for myself. It's a system that I had to explore and discover and little bit by little bit add things that worked for me. So now I have a complete system and it allows me to do what I'm doing today, manifesting my desired reality. And, I have some ebooks on this. You can find those in the description box below. But here, create an environment that allows you to stay within harmony with yourself. Where you are, this is where, sometimes we feel one thing, do something else. All of this is in alignment. We're feeling it, we're thinking it, and we're aligning by doing it. And we're staying in that frequency and vibration. And this is going to allow us to grow and really evolve. It's something that you're meant to do right now. And this test is all about this. And once you move through this energy, you're going to find yourself in this beautiful blossoming experience. Right? Can you imagine like a blossoming experience? This is like springtime when everything is starting to come to life after winter, right? And now everything is becoming beautiful, bright. There's lots of color there. It's not cold. It's starting to warm up. It's a springtime energy that this Queen of Pentacles is bringing into your life. An opportunity to plant those seeds. So when springtime does come, everything starts to grow and blossom. So this is what I'm seeing here with this. So I'm getting here roses and these, I think these are carnelian flowers. I could be wrong. You can correct me if I am wrong, but these flowers are showing up for you. These are signs, so you may be wearing floral print or you receive flowers, gave flowers, flowers have been around and you're noticing them. This is because you are noticing these flowers. And again, we've got here the browns, the yellows, like the gold and the green, earth element. You might be finding that when you're around Mother Earth, again, you feel good. Notice that, because I feel sometimes we don't notice things because we're floating around in our mind, we're floating around in the energies of the world, centering and becoming aware of everything that is going on, what we're feeling. And this is where you're going to really see a lot of growth once you start connecting everything around you. So that is the Queen of Pentacles. And what I'm going to do now is pull a numerology guidance oracle. So a number that is the frequency and vibration of the energy of this test. Okay. So this number is going to come forward for with a message for you today. So we are getting here for you is the number 13, effort. Effort is required here. Your effort is going to bring you rewards. The effort that you put out there is the energy that spirit is going to match tenfold. So the number 13, if you've been seeing this number around, this is your message today. And yellow and red. So these are prominent colors. You're going to notice them in your life. So when you do, remember this message. This card indicates a time when extra effort is required to overcome your current obstacles and challenges. As you are now being tested and your attitude is the key, rather than surrender to self-pity, laziness, negativity, or frustration, you must utilize your inner power. For you are stronger than you think. When the going gets tough, the tough must get going. So pull yourself together and have faith in your success. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to call upon your inner and outer resources to achieve the outcome you desire. These are your inner and outer resources. The threes are resources. This is connection. This is support. This is communication. This is an exchanging of energies to grow, right? So where are we here now? There we are. With effort and determination, you will break through all restrictions that are presently holding you back. I missed one. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to call upon your inner and outer resources to achieve the outcome you desire, rather than succumb to quick fix solutions, shortcuts, or manipulation. You must plan, focus, and act with tenacity and drive. With effort and determination, you will break through all restrictions that are presently holding you back. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that require you to put extra effort into overcoming your challenges and never, ever giving up. And your success is guaranteed. Okay, so we have an affirmation here for you. Feel free to write this down and use it, or even comment and seal it in the comment section below. With optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. So once again, with optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. So that is a beautiful message for you today through the number 13 here. Effort is required in this situation. And we are going to close and seal your reading off now with an angel number. So we are getting for you 2222. You are stepping up in your world, my friends. A lot of green here again, the earth element coming through for you. You're being empowered at this time. They want you to create balance in your life, balance within yourself, harmony within yourself. This is the most important. Trust in the power of you, Cancer. You're in alignment to connect with your higher self and create from this space. There's an energy of companionship coming in, love and karma. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.